Hey everyone, it's Alice. Welcome back to the channel. Are your plants yellowing, wilting, or producing fewer flowers? The real culprit might be hiding in your soil. Plants need a full menu of nutrients to thrive, not just water and sunlight. The good news? You don't need fancy tools. Your plants show you what they need if you know how to read the signs. In this video, we'll break down the 3 types of plant nutrients, how to spot deficiencies, and how to fix them naturally. Get ready to become a plant detective and turn your garden from surviving to thriving. Let's grow healthier plants together. Let's start with the superstars: nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, NPK. Nitrogen fuels lush, green growth. If your lower leaves are yellowing, your plant needs more nitrogen. Nitrogen deficiency causes older tomato leaves to yellow, especially at the base. Compost, grass clippings, and coffee grounds are great natural fixes. Phosphorus powers roots, flowers, and fruit. Dull, bluish, or purplish leaves and poor blooms mean you need more. Bone meal and rock phosphate are excellent natural sources. Potassium keeps plants healthy and resilient. Yellow or brown leaf edges and weak stems signal a deficiency. Use wood ash, from untreated wood, or compost with banana peels and seaweed. Each nutrient has a unique role: nitrogen for growth, phosphorus for energy, potassium for health. Deficiency signs. Learn to spot these signs and use simple, natural amendments for a balanced plant diet. Observing your plants and responding to their needs is the key to a thriving garden. Don't just dump fertilizer, be intentional and targeted. Compost, bone meal, and wood ash can transform your soil. Watch for yellowing, stunted growth, or scorched leaf edges. These are your clues. With a little detective work, you'll have vibrant, productive plants. The secret? Listen to your garden. It's all about balance. Now let's talk about the supporting cast: calcium, magnesium, and sulfur. Plants need more than just NPK. These are called secondary nutrients. They're needed in moderate amounts, but they matter a lot. Without them, your plants can't reach their full potential, no matter how much nitrogen, phosphorus, or potassium you add. Think of them as the unsung heroes, working quietly behind the scenes, making sure everything runs smoothly. Let's start with calcium. Calcium builds strong cell walls, giving structure and resilience to every part of the plant. When your plants don't get enough, you'll see curled, distorted new leaves or the dreaded blossom end rot in tomatoes and peppers. This is when the bottom of the fruit turns black and mushy. It's heartbreaking to see after all your hard work. But don't worry, crushed eggshells, finely ground and mixed into the soil, are a simple, natural fix. You can also use agricultural lime or gypsum if you need a faster solution. Just remember, calcium moves slowly through the soil, so start early in the season for best results. Next up is magnesium, the heart of chlorophyll, the green pigment that lets plants capture sunlight. If you notice yellowing between the veins of older leaves, especially on crops like beans, roses, or peppers, your plant is likely craving magnesium. This is called interveinal chlorosis. The fix? Dissolve Epsom salt in water and drench the soil, or spray the leaves directly for a quick boost. Epsom salt is cheap, easy to find, and safe for most plants. Just don't overdo it. Once a month is plenty for most gardens. Sulfur is the third member of this trio. It helps plants form proteins, enzymes, and vitamins. Without enough sulfur, new leaves turn pale yellow, and growth slows down. Luckily, most compost and aged manure provide plenty of sulfur, especially if you add them regularly. If you garden in sandy soils or use a lot of rainwater, you might need to supplement with elemental sulfur or gypsum. But for most home gardeners, a healthy compost pile is the best insurance. The trick is knowing where symptoms appear. Calcium and sulfur deficiencies show up on new growth because these nutrients don't move easily within the plant. Magnesium, on the other hand, is mobile, so deficiencies show up on older leaves first. This little detail can help you diagnose problems quickly and accurately. To keep these nutrients in balance, add eggshells for calcium, Epsom salt for magnesium, and compost for sulfur. Rotate your amendments and keep a simple record of what you add. This way, you'll avoid overloading your soil and keep your plants thriving. Healthy soil means healthy plants, no chemistry degree required. When you feed the soil, you feed the whole ecosystem. The result? Stronger, more resilient plants that can resist pests and diseases naturally. Pay attention to leaf color and shape for early warning
share,
signs.
And bell subscribe
Purple
to
leaves in tomato plants are commonly caused by magnesium
tips.
or calcium deficiency, which are secondary nutrients. Early detection means you can act before problems get out of hand. Also, if you are seeing brown or black spots inside your tomatoes or eggplants, this could ruin your harvest. It's called blossom end rot. And the real reason is not pests, but a lack of calcium, a vital secondary nutrient. These fixes are natural, easy, and sustainable. By building healthy soil and using simple amendments, you can prevent these issues year after year. Just know how to use balanced calcium, magnesium, and sulfur. Don't overlook the crew behind the scenes. They're working every day to support your plants, even if you can't see them. With a few simple habits like regular watering, mulching, and feeding, you'll prevent most problems before they start. Consistency is key. Plants thrive on routine just like we do. Master these basics and you're well on your way to being a plant diagnostician. You'll be able to spot issues early, respond quickly, and enjoy a more abundant harvest. Your garden will thank you, with lush growth, vibrant colors, and delicious harvests. Remember, it's not just about feeding your plants, but nurturing the whole living system. That's the secret to fixing plant nutrient deficiencies naturally. Now let's zoom in on the micronutrients, tiny but essential. Iron, boron, zinc, and manganese are needed in tiny amounts, but a lack of any can cause big problems. Iron deficiency causes yellowing between veins on new leaves, often due to high soil pH. Lower pH with pine needles or peat moss, or use chelated iron spray for a quick fix. Boron is vital for pollination and fruit set. Deficiency leads to brittle new leaves and poor fruit. Compost usually supplies enough, but use borax with extreme caution if needed. Zinc helps with growth hormones. Deficiency causes stunted rosette plants and yellow striping on new leaves. Add compost or aged manure to boost zinc and improve soil. Manganese is key for photosynthesis. Deficiency looks like irons, but with tiny dark spots on new leaves. Lower soil pH and add diverse organic matter for a long-term fix. Most micronutrient issues are solved by building rich, organic soil. Watch where symptoms appear, old or new leaves, to diagnose the problem. Compost is your best friend for micronutrient balance. Don't panic over yellow leaves. Look for patterns and act accordingly. Healthy, diverse soil prevents most deficiencies. Rain is a natural partner in the garden. As it falls, it soaks the soil, dissolving minerals and carrying nutrients to plant roots. A steady rain can flush away excess salts and help balance the soil, making micronutrients more available. Moist soil from rain or careful watering encourages earthworms and beneficial microbes. These tiny helpers break down organic matter, releasing nutrients plants can absorb. After rain, compost piles come alive. Moisture speeds up decomposition, turning scraps and leaves into nutrient-rich humus. The tiniest nutrients can make the biggest difference. Keep your soil balanced and your plants will thrive. Compost not only feeds your plants but also improves soil structure, helping it hold just the right amount of moisture after rain. Every detail counts in the garden. When rain, healthy soil, and rich compost work together, your garden becomes a thriving ecosystem, resilient, balanced, and bursting with life. That's your crash course in plant nutrition, from NPK to the tiniest micronutrients. Your plants are always communicating. Learn their language, and you'll grow a thriving garden. Use compost, observe your leaves, and feed your soil for lasting health. For quick tips, check out our YouTube shorts on each nutrient group. Subscribe for more in-depth videos and natural gardening solutions. Thanks for joining me. Now go talk to your plants.
Now that you know how to identify and fix all three types of plant nutrient deficiencies, macronutrients, secondary nutrients, and micronutrients, your garden is on the path to thriving. Don't miss out on more tips like this. Subscribe to Asha Creations 414 for daily gardening hacks, nutrient guides, and more. Herb Happy Growing.